Chamge chitab kolenjin atinye kamang'unet ale ibaibaialda tugul ole miten en koskoleng'ut noton nekaran kot mising neuni atochin en logoiwekab emet en koindo kong'eten ketesiet nebo Nenyon TV kikurenon Bet El Kanam. Kitaunen logoiwechu senet nebo emoni ole kotindoi kasarta neui gavana nebo county nebo Kericho Dr. Eric Mutai koaror boisiet noton nebo chepkondok en county noton nebo Kericho yekongoitita taitab committee netinye ak chepkondok nenaat mising ko CPAC en senet nebo emoni neindochin seneta nebo county nebo Homa Bay Moses Kajwang. Koimuch koitita senet sirindenyon Festus Lagata akoibwech report neisubi.
I, Dr. Eric Mutai, do solemnly swear that the evidence I shall keep before this committee in respect of the matters before the committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Kosubkei ak report nebo Auditor General eng kenyitab 2024-2025 ko serikalitab county nebo Kericho inegei nekinyor report nebo adverse neiboru kole matinye kamuget serikalitab county noto kotelelchi malikab boror. Ole kingat Senate serikalitab county noto koitita taitab committee nebo SIPAC tarikit 30 arawetab 3 sikwaror kobate maitita kit nekiit kolipan Governor nebo county noto fine nebo silingishek 1,500.
An adverse opinion is a formal or a professional judgment issued by the independent auditor stating that an entity's financial statements are materially misstated.
Kosubkei ak nebo ngecheret eng committee noto Moses Kajwang ne ine kora ko senator nebo Homa Bay konyolu kechikil ofisaek chekichobe ripoti noto logoiwek chekorob eut senator nebo Nandi Samson Cherargei nekamwa kole matelelot kandoinatetab county noto.
We cannot run away from a conversation on how come one county out of 47 had an adverse opinion. Are there certain conditions that were there that did not affect the other counties?
This is the only county in this financial year that had adverse opinion. And in my understanding of accounting, it means failure. So can you grade, is it an A, is it the F, a failure? And Senate Majority Leader knows that there is a song called failure.
Eng kasarata ko kotinye kasarta neo Governor Dr. Eric Mutai kororchi committee noto tetutik chetinye eng lipanetab rabishekab besendo che agoi nguni kokokoit silingishek bilion 1.8 ole kamet senator nebo Kericho Aaron Cheruyot tetutik chetinye governor eng mwaet kole kokochanga mising.
What is his overall policy position on this pending bill item of 1.8? I know we've discussed about the cases, which is one of the items under, but there's a bigger policy direction which the governor has to give chair on how he intends to tackle this issue of the growing pending bill.
Kosubkei ak Governor Mutai kotesetai kolonye denishek eng county noto kosubkei ak nemaityin aisurut netete eng kenyit age tugul kotach kotestai koteb tebutik chekimen ofisitab Auditor General eng serikalitab county noto kosubkei ak nemaioror boisietab rabishek million 653 eng chobetab ortinwek chekikichob ak baronok chebo chobet.
The statement of financial performance reflects use of goods and services amounting to 2,171,715,695.
The question to the CEC, which is saying they showed these roads by name to you guys. You are saying we never saw them. Then the committee is left wondering who is telling the truth.
I think that there is mischievous here. I rarely say that statements because 655 billion is an entire budget of roads in a financial year. So for the 1 week they were in the county, what were they auditing then?
Order, Governor, let's not impute improper motives on the part of the Auditor General. We have just asked for the supporting documentation.
Kongetege bunge nebo Senate eng taonitab Nairobi kegurna Festus Lagat.
Kongoi mising sirindenyon Festus Lagat koyob county nebo Nairobi. Ngistange logoiwechoton chitab kolenjin ketokyin county noton nebo Nandi ole koimuch komongke kipsomaninik choton chebo sukulitab KMTC nebo Mosoriot en kibagenge ak stakeholders cheterterchin chebo tililindo akoyai bonwek chebo oret kong'ololchin anan konetishe akobo komonutiet noton nebo chametabgei nebo kabwatutik. Elwin Cheropa koibwech koindab logoiwechu en county nebo Nandi.
Mwae ichek kole kaimutik chebo kabwatutik anan mental health koibu kerichekab bokitet, muswoknatetab kasari anan cyberbullying eng kwenutab tuguk alak ole tos ibet chito sobet ngomakinya.
Our students have been taken through mental health issues, and they have been sensitized on the cause, what really causes this mental health, and how they can manage.
Issues that we have highlighted today are modern mental health problems that are brought about by substance abuse issues, social media exposure and cyberbullying, pressure to live a life that is unrealistic, that is brought about by social media exposure, unrealistic expectations in life.
We noted that in schools and in universities and colleges, students actually go through depression, and this depression actually lead to suicide. And we are calling upon the students that if in case you get a problem or as an issue, you would rather bring it out so that it can be sorted instead of you actually dying with the problem.
Ichek biikab boror komangei akong'ang kaimutik chebune asikosikyi ketoret ichek ole kasam serikali kotaban ketesyoshek chebo guidance and counseling eng sukulishek.
We also want to call upon our communities outside there to speak up, because we have this belief that only problems or mental wellness affect the young ones. But we also want to reach out to community so that they speak out, even our parents, our seniors, let them speak out the problems they have, because at times you hear of a parent collapsed and died, and probably they had their challenge.
I wish to make a clarion call to government that it is a high time that the government invested in guidance and counseling departments in our schools. It is a high time that the government even gave professional counselors to our institutions so that they are able to give professional services both to the learners and also to the teachers who are serving in our schools.
As County Department of Health, we have invested in facilities to help us have our citizens access healthcare.
Kongeteke county nebo Nandi, logoiywekab emet chebo Nenyon TV, kainenyu ko Elwin Cherop.
Mising Elwin Cherop, ak ingeistoengei noton chitab Kalenjin ketokyinigei kapkirwok nebo Naivasha ole tetat konai en betutab raini kipsomaninik choton chesitogei sokol choton che koketita taitab kapkirwok en betutab amut, tilet newendi kokonu kapkirwok en kasarta netesetai chikilisiet. Koitita taitab kapkirwok kipsomaninik choton en betutab amut en taitab kirwokindet Chief Magistrate Abdulakir Ramadhan ne koimuch koruyo icheket remand en kembout nekoekin raini asikobit kokon tilanoton en betutab raini kapkirwok. Kimwoitoen ichek kele kitinygei ak maat noton nekimuch kobit en sukulitab Utumishi Academy ne kimuch kobet sobonukwak kipsomaninik cheititogei 16 en tarikit 28 en arawaniton ako tesetai chikilisioniton. Kabiniton en kasarta nekoimuch komongei gavana nebo county nebo Trans Nzoia George Natembeya ak komwa kole nyolu en ministry noton nebo somanet kotakobushi kong koitet nebo kipsomaninik choton chekitoche en sukulishekab secondary en emoni. Kong'ololi en county nebo Trans Nzoia komwa Natembeya kole chilegei kipsomaninik en sukulishek, mising sukulishek chekirue ak kondoi ole ng'oi chametabgei nenywan.
Secondary education is not a default function. Mimi ningependa hawa wangwana, hata yule waziri wa elimu, please, ama mtume Kindiki ile mnapenda kutumatuma, akuja hapa St. Joseph's, aende St. Joseph's Girls, aende aone vile watoto wanakaa hapa. Ile mambo ambayo alifanyia kule Utumishi Gilgil, kama ingekuwa hapa St. Joseph's, watoto wangekufa in their thousands. Maana ukienda St. Joseph's vitanda inaanzia kwa mlango na imeshikana hivi, hakuna mahali mtoto anaweza kupitia. Sasa hiyo shule ikishika moto, watu yangu, niambie nini kitafanyika hapo? Is a disaster waiting to happen. Alafu utaona ikifanyika, wanakimbia wanakuja pale, wanakuja kuongea maneno mingi na watoto wa watu wamekufa. Oh, condolences, oh sijui respect, oh sijui what. To a parent, that's nonsense. Kama mtoto wako anaenda kwenda shule kusoma na ameuawa kwa moto, amechomeka na moto, to the point kwamba hata hawezi julikana kama ni mtoto wako, lazima afanye DNA. Upeleke mtoto kwa shule aende kupatihia. Bila wanapiga siasa wakitanga huku. Let them come and have a look at our schools here, waone watoto wetu wanakaa. Hata kwa darasa watoto wavae viatu. Wote wakifika kwa darasa wanatoa viatu. Maana lazima ukanyake juu ya desk ndio kwa desk yako huko nyuma. Here, hapa. So what happened kule utumishi huko is just a symptom of a larger malaise, ila ambayo the government must address.
Gingestange noton ketakinige logoiwek alage ole koimuche komongke membatab kot neng'oten ng'atutik nebo kuresoi murot katam anan kuresoi noton ko Alfred Mutai ak kolose President William Ruto kosubkei ak tetutik choton chebo bandab tai che kokotestai en kebeberatage. Kong'ololchin sirikab logoiwek yekongobataita kochikilin oret noton nebo keberta noton nebo kinamba chepkinoyo komwa inendet kole kokotestai tetutik chebo bandab tai che isuldoen President William Ruto. Kinyoru bandab logoiwechu kobun Ruben Korir.
Kong'ololi Mutai kasarta nekorutechi teksetab oret neo nebo kinamba chepkinoyo kowekyi kongoi inendet President William Samoei Ruto kosubkei ak teksetab oranoton en mwaet kole oranoton kotoreti meng'ikab kebeberaton komandae rurutikwak koityi sirosiek cheterchin.
Leo ndio tumekuja kushuhudia the first AC ama lami ya kwanza ambayo imewekwa kwa hii stretch ya hii barabara. Kazi ambayo tumeona ni kazi nzuri. Hii ni barabara bana na ni nzito. Tunaona quality yake iko sawa. Nataka nichukue nafasi ya kipekee pia tuweze kushukuru serikali yetu ya William Samoei Ruto, sababu yeye ndio kazi yake imefika hadi mashinani. Huko ni village. Sisi hatuna kitu ya kukupea Mheshimiwa Rais, lakini asante yetu ni tutam kwako. Sema mbwekse. Hiyo ndio ya rais. Na mimi nikiwa mtu waka mkono tunafanya namna gani? Tunakuja namna hiyo. Sisi tunataka kesho tuwe tunajitetea kupitia performance yetu. Hatutakuwa na nafasi tena ya kuteta peke yake, kuongea, kuomba kura, kutumia mdomo. Lakini itakuwa tu ni ishara, tuonyeshane ni kazi gani tumefanya. Na moja ya zile kazi ambayo tunataka tuonyeshane ni hii. Hii ni barabara ya Kinamba Chepkinoyo Road. Ni stretch umbali wa 12 kilometers. Tunashukuru rais kwa hii. Huko chini pia ni ile barabara ya Kiambaria Jetri. Na tunaona kazi nzuri ambayo inaendelea pale. Kuna ile ingine ni Machipunda ambayo itaanza hivi karibuni. Maybe in the next 2 weeks contractor atakuwa amefika ground aweke lami.
Ule koboisien boroinoton inendet kosom meng'ikab kebeberaton kosich muitaet en kasarta netesetai inendet konamegei ak serkalit nebo barak en kasuldaetab boisionikab bandab tai choton chekikokiyomis meng'ikab kebeberaton.
En nguni keng'ololi ko barabarosiek, en nguni keng'ololi ko nekit barabarosiek chemiten chekokemaken ako miten assurance kele tesetai tugul ko barabarosiek 6 kwa jumla. Lamisiek kyok ko kenyoru nguni consultant nenyone nyokobimanote barabaret neng'eten Muchorwe akwo Lang'wet, neng'eten Sekuton akwo Lang'wet, akonam kong'eten Lang'wet kwo akoi Kamwaura, akochwer koker nimbo Taita, akwo koker Kamnu, akwo koker ano akase
otibuni keng'ololi ak echek kekose kimi Kenya.
En logoiwekab komonut ititootin chebo Nenyon TV chekaimuch koitu ak agenge en agenge kong'eten sub-county nebo Kuresoi murot katam nemiten en county niton bo Nakuru. Kainenyun ko Ruben Korir.
Kongoi mising sirindenyon Ruben Korir en kebeberta noton nebo county nebo Nakuru. Kistange noton chitab Kalenjin ketokyinigei logoiwek alak choton chetinyegei ak minista noton nebo tilyanditap emotinwekab sang ole koikoito kurset Prime Cabinet Minister Musalia Mudavadi nene kora ko minista nebo tilyanditap emotinwekab sang kobit kibagenge ak katuiyetabgei en kwenutab emotinwekab Afrika ak emet nebo Korea. Kong'ololi en sukulitab barak nebo Chungkyung Kwan University en kanaset nebo Seoul, South Korea kokimit Mudavadi akobo kamanutiet nebo kibagenge en kwenutab emotinwek che terter en yaetab mungaret. Miten Mudavadi emet nebo South Korea en tuyet nebo ministaek nenaat mising ko Korea Africa Ministers Meeting.
Korea Africa Ministerial Meeting is one such framework which reaffirms joint commitment with concrete programs and projects. Kenya is confident that the Korea-Africa engagements will contribute to the efforts aimed at reforming and strengthening multilateralism and promoting economic cooperation. Korea enjoys cordial relations with Africa at bilateral level through regional organizations such as the African Union and the African Continental Free Trade Area. The Africa Continental Free Trade Area is a deliberate step forward to bolster intra-African trade while also enabling member states to integrate into global value chains with greater collective bargaining power. We commend the Republic of Korea for the focus on helping advance the objectives and progress of the Continental Free Trade Area. In this regard, it's important for Africa and Korea to strengthen trade by collaboration in promoting private sector investments across mineral and agricultural value chains. Such investments would support Africa's industrialization and value addition objectives, create employment opportunities for Africa's youth population, and enhance the continent's capacity to supply competitive products to the Korean market and global markets. The Korea-Africa Foreign Ministers Meeting is an important framework which facilitates joint consultations on areas of mutual interest with the aim of strengthening cooperation for shared prosperity. Our meeting takes place amid growing geopolitical turbulence that has disrupted economic cooperation.
Again, logoichoton chitab kalenjin koyob olimbo South Korea. Kitukyin yoton Logoiywekab Emet kong'eten ketesiet noton nebo Nenyon TV. Nekoto presenter Kiplan ne ko director nenyun en betutab raini koboto Alan Kiprono ne koker kole kaitun pichait koboto tuget netitayat kekurenon Betel Kana ak keweche kongoi amun kesib logoiwekyok en betutab raini.